It's been a while, hasn't it? Life's been kind of crazy, to be completely honest with y'all. From graduating from undergrad to moving to a new city and being in my grad program, on top of much more. Wanna know what's also been crazy? The amount of shiny Pokemon I've gotten this year. It's kind of insane when you think about it, and today we're going over my favorite shinies from this year. While all of my shinies mean a lot to me, these ones have definitely taken the cake for 2024. If you want more of this type of content, make sure to like and subscribe and turn on that bell icon so you never miss when I upload here. Now onto the video. Our first shiny is one that I had gotten all the way back in June during Pride Month. I was wanting to take a break from my targets for Pokemon Pride, more on this later, and I found an outbreak for Clefairy at the Crystal Pond in Kitakami and Scarlet and Violet. And yes, I know I could have hunted it months ago when the event outbreaks were happening, but one, I forgot about those at the time and wasn't able to do them now. And two, I wanted to hunt them in this way. Anyways, you may have already seen the shiny pop up in your shorts feed at some point via me, but I think she deserves to be in this video too. Anyways, here's the shiny Clefairy.
So Casey, I don't really know, and that was something I was gonna tell you, but like, oh, shiny Clefairy. Hello. Yippee! Oh my goodness! It's a girl! Oh my goodness! Hello, Miss Ma'am! Yippee! Oh, yay! Look at her! Oh my goodness! Oh.
When it was announced that we would be able to hunt Alolan Raichu as part of some event outbreaks happening in Gen 9 back in July, I knew I had to hunt this one. I actually got the shiny offline, even though I had been hunting quite a few of them on stream while the actual event was going on. I even managed to find a shiny Alolan Raichu with the humble mark, which is pretty cute in my opinion. For this Alolan Raichu though, I wanted it to be special, just like my girl Pancake. So I changed the date back to my birthday and hunted for the shiny until I got it with the Destiny mark. Just look at him and tell me that he ain't cute. I'm excited to see what other event outbreaks come in 2025, as there's quite a few Pokemon we haven't had outbreaks for yet in Scarlet and Violet. I have been doing Dynamax adventures for quite a bit during Pride Month as a method of potentially finding some good shiny Pokemon, and this next shiny took quite a bit to get. Xerneas, while not super hard to take down, especially if you have a good pet like I did, wasn't too kind to me as she took 100 successful DAs to find. Yeah, I wasn't super happy about that, as I have the shiny Charm and Sword and Shield, which increases my odds for 1 in 300 for DAs to 1 in 100. I suppose it was karma for having so many shinies already during Pride Month that my shiny luck said, you need a longer hunt. Here you go. Thankfully though, I had a pretty good path to deal with Xerneas, where I can make it to the end with no issue, and I knew that before long, Xerneas had to come home. And come home she did. This next shiny is one that I had been hunting for over 2 years. I started this hunt back in October 2022 as another hunt to do after I got my shiny Phantom the year prior. I had taken quite a few breaks from it as my luck with random encounter hunts haven't been too kind to me in the past, but I knew it was only a matter of time before Pumpkaboo would shine. I happened to also get the shiny offline, but it's still cool nonetheless. I did name him Jack on stream after Jack Skellington, the Pumpkin King from the Nightmare Before Christmas. What's super cool about this shiny is that it's the super sized Pumpkaboo, which is the biggest size it can be. Maybe I'll try and find the other sizes eventually. Just maybe. Shiny Virizion is another shiny that I had found during Pride Month, but this one had been a target of mine for over a year at that point. I was hunting this as one of my targets for an event called Pokemon Pride. Pokemon Pride is a charity event hosted by the lovely and amazing Nora in the future, where people in the Pokemon space hunt for shiny Pokemon while raising money for an organization called Southern Equality. Southern Equality is an organization that works in 15 different states in the southern US to improve the lives of LGBT+ folk who live there. Links below if you want to learn more about their mission and donate to them. As a bisexual person myself, I was incredibly honored to take part in this event. My campaign actually managed to raise $200 for Southern Equality, which makes me super proud, and I'm so thankful to everyone who donated. As I said, I have been hunting this since the previous year, so you can imagine my shock after encountering the shiny after only 1,207 soft resets in Ultra Moon. I obviously had to name it Pride, as that was one of the reasons I was even hunting it in the first place, other than the fact that it's a really nice shiny. I'm super excited to get the other two Swords of Justice in 2025 and participate in another great event like Pokemon Pride. Now, you may have already seen the shiny if you watched my video about my birthday shiny hunts, which you should totally go check out if you haven't already. But I thought Cotton Candy absolutely needed to be here, as she was the first Destiny marked Pokemon I had ever gotten. Here's my reaction to finding Cotton Candy, the shiny Mareep.
I sort of did it with like the Pink shape! Pink shape! Pink shape! Yay! We got our pink shape, everyone! Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Ada. Oh my god. Oh, can I get such a cute name for it? And it's marked, so whoever gets marked, you.
I had never gotten a shiny Pokemon with the rare mark before November 2024. I just recently got the Mark Charm after completing my Blueberry, Pokédex, and Scarlet and Violet in order to get shiny Baluetta in Pokemon Home, and I wanted to do some shiny hunting. I came across an outbreak for Meowth and thought, why not? While I was in the middle of the first sandwich, I happened to actually find a Cyclosaur and a non-marked Meowth. After this, I went to bed because it was like 4:30 in the morning after election night and I needed some sleep. After I woke up and did some things earlier in the day, I went back to my Meowth hunt to see if I could find one more to evolve, and happened to find this one. I had no idea that it was marked until after I caught it because my ZL button wasn't working right, so I only knew that it was marked, let alone had the rare mark attached to it after catching it. I'm so excited to see what other mark shinies I'll find heading into 2025. Now, this next shiny needs some context. So I'm not sure if anyone else used to watch type Prepranatubes Pokemon Alpha Sapphire stream Randomizer Nuzlocke videos, but I was really into the series when I was younger. Sometimes if he really wanted to catch a Pokemon he came across during his playthrough, he'd offer up his pants to the Pokemon to convince it to stay in the ball. Sometimes it worked, other times not. I was trying to do that with the shiny Rockruff I was hunting. I was trying to offer this blue pup my pants to shine for me. I don't know what the shiny would do with the pants, but I offered them anyway. And then a popular B2B emote called kermitPants got involved. I can't exactly show you the emote in this video, but if you search it up, you'll see it. Anyways, here's the shiny.
Really? Yeah, exactly. There it is! Yeah! Shiny pup! Yay! Shiny baby! Oh! Yay!
This Oshawott here might not mean much to you, but she means a whole lot to me. For those not aware, I absolutely love Oshawott. It was my first ever starter Pokemon all the way back in Generation 5 with Pokemon Black, and the shiny's just so good. When I found out that all of the starter Pokemon would be making a return with the Scarlet and Violet DLC, I vowed to find a shiny female Oshawott and name it Skittles. I wanted that to be the name because I have an email on my channel of an otter named Skittles, which I may have stolen from my stats professor all the way back in undergrad. In any case, she finally decided to come home earlier this year on January 1st, 2024, making this the first shiny of the year. For our final shiny, we have Shiny Latios, a shiny I chose to go for in DAs later on during Pride Month. If you aren't aware of what the Dynamax Adventures are and how to do them, the Dynamax Adventures, or DAs, or a mode in the Pokemon Sword and Shield DLC where you ran out of Pokemon to take on a legendary Pokemon at the end. I had gotten Xerneas, as I said in this video already, through this way, but now I was going for Latios. I wasn't able to stop reset for it in Ultra Sun anymore, as I already picked it up in the Ultra Wormhole before I could even start hunting it, which sucks. But, since I had Pokemon Sword, I could hunt for it. I managed to find Latios after several random DAs, and after only a few successful attempts at the Latios DAs, I had found a good path and I wanted to keep it. What made this path so good? At the start of the DA, I had the choice to take Clefairy, a very steel Pokemon with the moves Light Screen, Flash Cannon, Crafty Shield, and Play Rough. Some very good moves for the Pokemon we would be encountering throughout the DA and for Latios at the end. Once fully in the DA, my group of NPCs and I would encounter Malamar, Crawdaunt, and Poltegeist in that order, guaranteeing that the group would make it to the end and defeat Latios. How would I keep this path, you ask? Well, once you reach the screen where it asks you what Pokemon you want to take, as seen here, you can simply close out your game and get back into it, right where you left off before the DA even started. After 3 times of doing this though, the lady starts asking you for Dynite Ore, with the max number of being 10 pieces of ore, so keep that in mind if you want to try something like this. So, whenever Latios wasn't shiny, I'd reset my game and go on another DA, with the same path as before, already knowing what to expect. I actually ended up phasing out Crawdaunt, but I didn't end up taking it because I wanted to keep this good path.
Wait a minute. No. Hold on. I'm checking everything else first. Is that a shiny Crawdaunt? No! I was just saying that we didn't have any phases so far. By the way, I will not be taking the Crawdaunt. As much as I would love to, I am not doing so.
During the stream, we had someone donate $50 towards my campaign for Pokemon Pride, leading us to have raised $200 in total for Star Inequality, which is absolutely amazing. So shout out to Jay for the donation and for bringing the shiny luck for Latios. After only 28 DAs, this happened.
Not shiny, and Latios is...
Actually, I lied. That is not the final shiny. Just watch and see. We got one extra cool one at the end of one of my final streams for this year, and it was insane. Just watch. Finfish last night. I said, let me get that. I want that. I added it and I... No! Wait! Chat, there's no way! Oh my god! I really hope you enjoyed this little compilation. This year has been absolutely crazy, so I appreciate y'all continuing to hang around and be engaged with whatever I'm doing. If you want to keep up with me, make sure to follow me on my socials and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Goodbye!